again. I'm Dr. Lynn Fox. I'm going to be training you with my colleague, Sandra Elliott, for the next 5 weeks or so on this TV series called Teacher Expectation and Student Achievement, TESA. So let me tell you a little bit about it because this is the second show in the series and I want to make sure you're on board and understand a little bit about what we covered in the first interactions that we will be discussing. So on that note, let me just jump right in and I'm going to share with you some of the things about TESA. Number one, TESA is hierarchical as well as sequential. There are 15 interactions, and these interactions are designed to help a teacher work better with every one of her or his students. It is set up so that she or he is creating a classroom that is positive, that students all have a chance, an equal chance to learn and grow, and that it is a place where each individual wants to attend. They want to be there. They want to be engaged in the learning, and they are learning. So in the last series, or the last show of the series, we talked about the beginning interactions. And as I said, there are 15. The first 3 were covered, and they included the chance that each student gets an opportunity to learn and to have a chance to respond. We learn by doing. So that was TESA interaction number 1. Then we moved on and we basically let students know if their answer was correct or incorrect. And we did it in such a way that it encouraged them to want to find out the information and to learn more. That was TESA interaction number 2. Interaction number 3 was proximity. And proximity is about getting close to your students, being in their comfort zone and starting just to relate to them. And then as you go into TESA, all of these things you become more and more expert, and you add additional things that will create a stronger bonding and relationship with your students. So let me also address, and you can see this on the grid, these 15 interactions. You will see that there are 3 strands, and there's strand A, and strand A is all about giving equal opportunity for students to be involved in the learning. Strand B, which is the center column, and it basically talks about feedback. You know, it's one thing to learn the information, and if you don't know whether it's right or whether it's really good or how you can use it for something to expand it, then you're kind of shooting in the dark. So feedback is extremely important, and important for all students, not just a few. And then the third strand is what we call, or TESA calls, personal regard. And what is that? That, to me, is where students and teachers and students to students are interacting in such a way that they actually enjoy being in one another's presence. They can create a friendship. They can create a bonding. They can create a classroom, once again, where each and every one is helping the other person to be the best he or she can be. So these are the 3 strands we'll be talking about throughout the series. Another thing that I think is really important for you to know about TESA is that if you're an experienced teacher, it's a good reminder of many of the things that you learned, and when you're not in a hurry, you actually do and you're successful, and it makes teaching a joy. For beginning teachers, it's a great way for you to learn and grow yourself, to start small and to go through each of these interactions in a sequence and practice, make perfect, have it become a part of who you are, and then add the next piece. So it's not too much, it's not too little, it's designed so that all along the way, not only will your students succeed, but you will succeed. In the next probably 20-25 minutes for this second show in the series, which is interaction number 4. Interaction number 4 has to do with individual helping. Now, remember, we last week talked about just calling on students. But what if they don't know the answer? Individual helping gives you strategies and techniques that you can use that, once again, helps them succeed. So along with that, we'll be covering number 5. And number 5 is praise. We're going to bring in praise in a different way, a more effective way, and a more genuine manner that students really respond to it. And that will be number 5. And then number 6, we're going to move from proximity to where remember, we're in personal regard now. So number 6, we're going to talk about things like courtesy, respect, dignity, and how we can make our class and your class work more effectively for everyone. So please stay tuned and stay with us for the entire series.